Hello, welcome to Chair Yoga. It is Monday here, and every Monday we get a new chair yoga class. Well, most Mondays anyway. So welcome, and please, my gentle reminder is always to listen to and respect your body and move in ways that feel okay for you. There are no expectations or judgments in yoga. You move within the limits of your body. So with that in mind, let's take a minute to get centered. So find an easy seated position. Make sure the knees are over the ankles. Shoulders over the hips, lengthen the spine up towards the ceiling as you soften the shoulders down away from the ears, lower your gaze or close your eyes and allow your awareness to go inside. Notice how your body feels today without judgment. Maybe you notice where your mind is today, how it's feeling. Maybe focus your attention on your breath without manipulating the breath in any way. Just feel the air coming in through the nose, going out through the nose. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice, now would be a good time to do that. So that might be a quality or characteristic that you would like to invite more of into your life. So examples might be peace, calm, strength, self-care, whatever speaks to you today. Allow that intention to settle into your brain, into your body. We're not going to do any breath work at the beginning of class today because we're going to save it for the end this time for a change. So go ahead and blink open the eyes, and we're just going to stay seated where you are. And I don't know if you can see my feet, but we're just going to sort of take the legs straight out in front and point and flex. I'm keeping my socks on again today because it's cold. So strong flex, strong point. And then circle the ankles. Just warming up and loving those ankle joints that move us around all day long. Circle in the other direction. I even left my sweater on. Let's see if we build enough heat to have to take the sweater off today. Good. Lower the feet down, lift the heels up off the earth on an inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, lift the toes up off the earth, keep the heels planted to the floor. And inhale, heels lift, exhale, release. Inhale, toes lift, exhale, release. Connect the breath with the movement. That's what helps to calm us in yoga. Couple more times. Good. Release. Maybe come forward a little bit and let's just shrug the shoulders up by the ears and exhale, release it down. allowing that tension that tends to build in our shoulders and our necks to just release. Good, and then take some shoulder rolls backwards. Maybe bring the arms into the movement a little bit. Just rolling the shoulders backwards, noticing how the shoulder blades widen and shorten with this movement. And circle forward. Good. Inhale, both arms up by the ears. On an exhale, we're going to bring the right hand to the seat of our chair. And we'll take a side bend over to the right, warming up our spine a little bit for the rest of our movement. So keep that left hip rooted to your seat of your chair. And feel the lengthening all from that left hip all the way out through the left fingertips. Breathing into that left side body. Good. Inhale, both arms up by the ears. Exhale, left arm lowers to the seat of the chair, and we'll take a side bend over to the left. Keeping the right hip rooted, right shoulder drawn back so we're not rounding into this. All kinds of length in the right side body. Allow the breath to intensify the sensation in the right side body. Good. Inhale, both arms up by the ears. Exhale, release the arms down. So again, we're going to keep connecting the breath with our movement. So on an inhale, we're going to bring the arms straight out in front and then all the way up by the ears. Exhale, release the hands down back to the lap. So inhale, arms straight up. Exhale, they open out to the side and lower to the lap. Nice, slow, sort of meditative movement with your breath at your pace. Good, one more. Good, take a minute here. Good, then we're just going to bring the arms out to the side, up. Maybe the palms touch, maybe not. Exhale, they come back down to the sides. Inhale, arms out wide and up. Exhale, lower back down. Two more. Last one. Good. Then the right hand is going to grab that right knee, and we're just going to warm up the hips, loosen the hips up a little bit. So we're just making some circles outwards with that right knee, warming up that right hip. Keep the spine long and straight, low belly drawn in. And circle that right knee inward now. And release the right knee. And now the left hand grabs that left knee, and we'll circle that away from us, so out to the left. Warming up our left hip. And then reverse the direction of your circles. Good. And relax. So we're going to do some chair sun salutations. And this is going to be our flow today. So we're going to inhale both arms up by the ears. On an exhale, we're going to come to a forward fold. So maybe that's forearms on the knees and the head hangs heavy. Or maybe the hands travel down the shins all the way to a forward fold where your torso rests on the thighs. And then on an inhale, we're going to bring that right knee up with us. So we're hugging that right knee in any amount towards the chest, spine long and straight. Exhale, release the right leg. Inhale, exhale for cat pose. So we're scooping out the belly, widening the shoulder blades, chin drops. Inhale for cow pose. So we're arching the back, shoulder blades draw together, chin lifts. Exhale, back to cat pose. Inhale, release it back to a forward fold. On an inhale, we're going to bring that left knee up to the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms come up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. So that's our sun salutation. I think we'll do, 2 or 3 more of those. So inhale the arms up by the ears. Exhale, come to your forward fold. Inhale, bring the right knee up with you, hug it into the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, lift it up and lower it all back down to a forward fold. Inhale, bring that left knee up into the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up by the ears. Exhale to prayer. 2 more. Inhale the arms up by the ears. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring the right knee up with you. Exhale, release. Take an inhale. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, release. Inhale, left knee up to the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms wide and all the way up. Hands to heart center. Last one. So we're building a little warmth and heat in the body now. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Exhale, release. Take a breath in. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, back up straight. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring that left knee into the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the arms. Take a minute to notice how that movement is feeling in your body. Maybe call to mind your intention that you set at the beginning of class. Good. Gently blink open the eyes. And we're going to do some wall sun salutations. So I should have mentioned this earlier, but if you have a wall that you can work with, that would be great for this. So we're going to do some wall sun salutations. So we're standing a little bit more than arm's width away from the wall. So on an inhale, we're going to bring the arms up by the ears. On an exhale, we're going to bring the hands to the wall. And we're going to come into a downward facing dog with the wall. So the spine is parallel to the earth. Hands are pushing against the wall, lots and lots of length in the spine. If you need or want to bend your knees here, that's perfect. But this is downward facing dog with the wall. And then we're going to step that left foot all the way forward and bend into that left knee. So we're taking a lunge with that left foot and taking a breath here. And then we're going to step that left foot back to downward facing dog with the wall. And then we're going to lift the torso up, step both feet forward, and we're going to bring the chest and the chin to the wall. So this is kind of like a cobra pose with the wall. And then we're going to keep the arch in the back and see what it feels like to straighten the arms any amount. Exhale, take it back to the wall. Inhale, step both feet back to your downward facing dog. And then we're going to step the right foot forward, coming into a right leg lunge. So the left toes are tucked under, and we're bending any amount into that right knee. And then we're going to step it back to downward facing dog with the wall. And we're going to kind of push off the wall with the hands to bring the arms up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. So that's our wall sun salutation. So inhale, both arms up. Exhale, find your downward facing dog with the wall. And we're going to step the left foot forward, bend into that left knee for a left lunge. And step the left leg back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the torso. We're going to put chest and chin against the wall. And then keep the arch in the back. Straighten the arms any amount. Exhale, release. Inhale, step it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot up, right leg lunge. And step the right foot back to downward facing dog. Push off the wall, arms come up, palms touch, hands to heart center. We're going to do 2 more like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, find your downward dog with the wall. Inhale, left leg lunge. Take a breath out. Inhale, back to down dog. Inhale, we're going to step it forward. Chest and chin. Lift it away. Release it back. Back to down dog. Right foot steps forward, bend into that right knee for a lunge. And step it back to down dog. Push off the wall, arms come up, palms touch. Exhale to heart center. I'm going to keep my mouth shut for this one, so keep flowing like we have been. Good. So that's our sun salutations with the wall. Pretty fun, huh? All right, let's play with tree pose just to work on our balance a little bit today, especially as we age. We need to work our balance and build our strength and kind of being aware of where our body is in space. So I'm standing with my left leg closest to the chair. I'm going to hold on to the chair for balance. I'm going to kick that right knee out to the right. I'm rooting down through the 4 corners of the left foot, and I'm going to find a little spot to stare at on the earth in front of me to really help with my balance. So the right foot here is acting like a kickstand to help us balance. Maybe you play with lightening the grip on the chair or bringing the hands to prayer position. Stay here if you're feeling like this is a challenge. If you want to take it further, you can bring the sole of the right foot to the calf of the left leg. And again, play with your balance here. Keep that right knee out to the right. It's going to want to come forward, but we're opening that right hip too. Again, option to stay right here or in kickstand, or the right foot can come to the left thigh. You do you. Whatever works best for you. Maybe you keep holding on, that's fine. But play with sort of letting go, see how your balance is. Staring at the little spot can really help your balance. And breathe. Focus on your intention. Good. Grab onto that chair. Release the right foot. Bring the right knee forward. And exhale, release it to the earth. That's our tree pose. Shake out that left leg because it was holding all of our weight there. So now we're going to switch to the other side of our chair. Root down through the four corners of the right foot. So that's your big toe mound, little toe mound, inner and outer heel. And imagine there's roots growing down into the floor. Kick that left knee out to the left for kickstand. Calf or thigh. There's no competition here, remember. You're doing what works in your body. Come to your edge. Challenge yourself a little bit. Balancing poses are great for focus. It's hard to think about other things when you're trying not to fall over, but trees fall over all the time. If you fall out of tree pose, just get right back in. That's how you build strength and you build balance. It's okay to wobble. It's okay to shake a little bit. Focus and breathe. Good. Right hand comes back to the chair. We bring that left knee forward and release it back down. We'll come on back down to sit. We've been standing up enough today so far. All right, so let's take the knees out to a wide angle, and we're going to take a side bend flow. So we're going to bring the right forearm to that right knee, and that left arm comes up by the left ear. If that doesn't feel okay in your shoulder, you can keep the hand to the shoulder and lift up that way. And then we're going to inhale, arms wide. Exhale, side bend to the left. Again, option to keep the hand to the elbow. And then we're just going to flow side to side. So inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale through center. Side bend to the left. Flow at your pace with your breath. Keep the low belly drawn in. Good. Let's take one more to each side. And relax it down. And we're going to bring both knees over to the right. We're going to take warrior one in our chair. So the back of the right knee is flush up against the chair. An option, so the left butt cheek is kind of hanging off your seat. Option to bring the left knee forward, hips stay squared towards the right knee. And this can be your warrior one pose. Another option is to bring that left leg straight back, or that left knee can stay bent a little bit, and bring the arms up here. You do what works in your body. Low belly drawn in. If this is too much on the low back, you can always sort of lean forward a little bit. Arms can be up, or the hands can support you on the knee. Sometimes this is a little bit too much of a back bend for people, so lean forward if it's straining your low back. Hang out here and breathe. Relax the shoulders down. Bring a little smile to your lips. And breathe. Good. Go ahead and lower the arms. Bend that left knee if it's straight. And we'll swing the legs all the way around to the other side for warrior one on the left. So now the back of that left knee is flush up against the chair. Remember your options. Right knee can come forward. That's your warrior one. That's a beautiful warrior one. Other option is the right knee kind of bent, or the right leg extends straight, hips squared towards the left knee. And relax the shoulders. Remember, option to bend forward if it's a little too much in the low back. The hands can be on the knee. When things get hard, we do more of what's right, and that's shifting our focus to our slow, deep, even breaths. Good. Release the hands, bend into that right knee if it's straight, and we'll come all the way back around to the front. And from here, we're just going to extend that right leg straight out in front of us, long, straight spine. And maybe we play with opening that right leg up to the side. The heel can always stay on the earth if that feels better for you. And bring it back forward and release. Inhale, left leg extends out. Left foot is flexed. Inhale, extend the left. I get to cheat. I can lay it on my couch. And bring it back forward. Release. Right leg extend straight. Exhale, extend it out to the side. Inhale, back forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, open. Inhale it back forward. Exhale, release. One more to each side. Good. Bounce the legs, sort of loosen them up, shake them out. And we'll take a little twist here. So we're going to bring the left hand to the outside of the right knee. The right hand is going to reach back for the chair. Inhale, lengthen the spine long. And on an exhale, twist any amount to the right. The gaze can go back over the right shoulder if that feels okay in your neck. Otherwise, it can face the right side wall or stay pointed forward. What feels best in your neck? All of our body shapes are different, so let go of any expectation for your body to look like my body, just like I'm letting go of any comparison between my body and your body. Although I can't see you, so I can't compare myself with you. Keep breathing. If you're not able to get a full deep breath, back out of your twist a little bit. It's more important to stick with that slow, deep breath. Gently release back forward, and then we'll take that twist to the other side. So the right hand comes to the outside of that left knee. Left hand reaches back for the chair, lengthen up through the spine, and on an exhale, twist any amount to the left. Remembering to do what feels best in your neck. If looking over the left shoulder isn't comfortable, look to your left side wall or forward. Low belly's drawn in to protect the spine. And you're breathing. Good. Gently release back to center. And we'll get into the hips a little bit more. So we're going to take figure 4. So the options here are to bring the right ankle to the left knee. If that's not possible in your body, cross the right ankle over the left ankle. This is a perfect expression of this pose. The intention here is to get a good stretch in the right hip. So if the right ankle's over the left ankle and you're feeling it here in the right hip, stay right here. If you're not feeling much, you can bring it up to the left knee. If you're still not feeling much, you can bring the right heel closer in towards the left hip crease. You do what works for you. Keep the right foot flexed to protect the right knee. Lengthen the spine up. And maybe a little gentle pressure down on the right knee. Notice what that feels like in the right hip. Focusing on your slow, deep breaths. Option to stay upright, or you can bring forearms to the right leg and let the head hang heavy. If you want more, drape the torso over the right leg. So I always offer options, but they're just that. They're options. They're not expectations. My expectation is for you to move only in ways that work for your body. Yoga is about turning inward and listening to and respecting what your body needs today. And oftentimes it varies day to day and week to week, or even side to side. If you're folded all the way over, come back to forearms. And we'll all lift the torso back up straight. A little counter stretch is to bring that left hand to the right knee and draw the right knee towards the left shoulder as you twist a little bit to the right. That's a nice counter stretch for that right hip. And release it down, uncross the foot. Maybe bounce the legs a little. Notice the difference between the right hip and the left hip after that big stretch. And we'll even it out now. So left ankle over the right knee or left ankle over the right ankle. Again, what works for you today. Lengthen the spine, flex the left foot, a little gentle pressure down on that left knee. Be cautious here. Do what works for you. Stay upright or find whatever forward fold works for you over that left leg. Noticing the difference between sides. Keep your awareness present in your body. fastest way to do that is to focus your attention on your breath. Noticing how the sensations sort of come and go. If the torso is draped, go ahead and bring the forearms up to that left leg. And then we'll all come on back up. Uncross that left knee, bounce the legs a little bit. And we'll do a little hand yoga, right? Whoever thought we needed to exercise our hands. But if you spend a lot of time on computers or phones or devices, your remote control. So we're going to bring the hands out in front. You guys that know the duck dance, right? So we're just going to pretend like we're ducks. So just closing and opening the hands, relax the shoulders. Da 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 bop 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 bop. Isn't that how it goes? I think that's how it goes. And then we do the duck dance. Well, that's a whole other yoga move. I hadn't even thought of that. Do the duck dance. All right, go back to the hands. So we're going to make a gentle fist with the hands. And it's like we're knocking on the door. So the arms stay still. It's just the wrists and the hands that are moving. Relax the shoulders. Good. Maybe shake the arms, relax them a little bit. And then we're going to do bears, like we're a bear clawing. So the arms are moving a little bit, but it's more just widen the fingers and then bring them into a tight fist. So this one's a little bit more active, but really focus on widening the fingers just as wide. Spread the fingers as wide as you can. You can even get out a little aggression here if you want or need. Good, and then just relax the arms, but so the elbows are close into the side body and we're just going to make some gentle circles with the wrists. And circle them the other way. A little more movement before we start cooling down and going into our meditation. So we're going to punch the right arm over to the right, punch the left arm over to the left, punch the right arm up to a diagonal upper left, left arm punches upper right, right hand punches down to the left at a diagonal, and left arm punches down to a diagonal. So that's our flow. Right arm to the right, left arm, right arm to the left arm to the right, up to the left, up to the right, down to the right, down to the left. So you can move as slow or as fast as you want, but just keep alternating your punches. Again, this is a great way to release a little tension that you might have built up during this crazy time. Remembering you can move nice and slow, but if you want to try to increase your speed, you can. No judgment. Good, let's take one more round. And relax. All right, let's take a little neck stretch. So just drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Allow the shoulders to relax down, spine long and straight. Allow your awareness to be on the left side of the neck, almost massaging the neck with your breath. And the head comes back up to center, and we'll drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Focusing on the right side of the neck. Soften your shoulders down. On your next inhale, bring the head back up to neutral, and on an exhale, we'll drop the chin to the chest. Feeling the sensation in the back of the neck. And on an inhale, bring the head back up to neutral. And go ahead and sit back in your chair. And we're going to take a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing. So we're just going to use the thumb and the forefinger. So we're going to close the right nostril and take an inhale through the left nostril. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. And then exhale out the right nostril. 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. And release the hand. So alternate nostril breathing is a great way to kind of balance both sides of our brain. So go ahead and keep the gaze lowered or the eyes closed, and we'll take our Shavasana, our final resting pose. There's always the option to lie on the earth. I hear the first Monday of the month alarms going off outside. So just allow yourself to feel very heavy, very relaxed. Focusing your attention on your breath. Maybe noticing the reverberations of all the movements that we did today. How does it feel in your body? Has anything shifted since you first sat down on your chair? Each time you notice your thoughts tend to wander, just let those thoughts float on by, remembering we don't have to get attached to them, and then gently refocus your attention on the breath, on the body, feeling very soft and relaxed. Bring some small movements to your fingers and to your toes, just gently bringing yourself back. Keep the eyes closed and reach the arms up by the ears and the legs out in front. Give yourself a big stretch in both directions. Reach and then relax it all down. If you're on the floor, go ahead and bring yourself up to a seated position. And we'll press the palms in front of our heart center as our symbol of closing this sacred time we've shared together and that you made for yourself. Call to mind again your intention that you set at the beginning of class with an invitation for that quality to manifest itself in your life this week. And together we express deep gratitude to these bodies of ours for moving as perfectly as they did. My soul honors your soul. I commend the place in you where the Spirit resides. I admire the place in you that is of love, light, truth, and peace, because it's also within me. And in sharing these things, we are united. We are one. Namaste. Thank you. Great job. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all next week. Take care. Stay warm.